Holiday Magic.
One year, right around Christmas time, Thalion, one of Santa's elves, was in the Weather Control Center, staring at the instrument panel with some worry. He had been monitoring the melting ice when an alarm sounded. He shouted into his microphone,
"Everyone, come here quick. Look at what is showing up on my isometer."
Soon, Santa, Mrs. Claus, the other elves, and several nearby reindeer gathered around Thalion.
Oh my goodness, Thalion. Did we lose another one?
I'm not sure yet, Mrs. Claus.
I'm afraid we did.
Ay caramba, Santa. How do we make it stop, you furry?
I'm all for catching big waves with my new surfboard, Carlito. But not like this.
Everyone looked toward a monitor and saw large chunks of snow and ice break off and plummet into the ocean, causing a large wave. Thalion pulled up a screen that showed a radar of things near the North Pole. A red dot appeared in the middle of one of the ice floats.
Hey, Trixie, look at that red dot. Oh my, now there are two. How weird.
Wow, Kate, it looks like that iceberg is wearing polka dots.
The isometer is a heat-sensing device. It detects body heat, and it appears that we are looking at two creatures on that sheet of ice.
Far across the ocean, from sea to shining sea, different kinds of people sing a sweet harmony. Take a look around you, think about what you see. We can live together, side by side, you and me. One song that the whole world can sing, one voice that together will bring, one hope that above everything, the whole world can sing one song. Everyone's a brother or a sister that you meet. We are all one family, living on the same street. So let's sing together a song with beautiful sound. All the music that we make will spread love all around. One song that the whole world can sing, one voice that together will bring, one hope that above everything, the whole world can sing one song. One song
warmer than a sunny season. A year the summer skipped the autumn for some funny reason. We ran outside to join the celebration in the square. Music ringing soft and white, elation everywhere. Some seasons are for merriment, and some are made for music. This winter will be better spent with loved ones of our choosing. Our gift will be the time we spend and the words we share. My winter wish for you, my friend, is to feel love everywhere. I remember Christmases, the whitest snow and bright blue skies, the times we thought would never end, the magic in our eyes. We ran outside and slid down any hill that we could find. The sound of our own laughter drowned out sorrows left behind. Some seasons are for merriment, and some are made for music. This winter will be better spent with loved ones of our choosing. Our gift will be the time we spend and the words we share. My winter wish for you, my friend, is to feel love. My winter wish for you, my friend, is to feel love everywhere.
Holiday magic. Ooh, yeah.
Food to eat on a hungry street where no one seems to care. A ray of light for a child tonight, lost in darkness and despair. That's what I want for Christmas. That's what I'm asking for. That's what I want for Christmas. I couldn't ask for more. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want for Christmas. That's what I want for Christmas. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want for Christmas. A piece of land for a homeless man who's lost everything he had. A shiny toy for an orphan boy to make his heart feel glad. That's what I want for Christmas. That's what I'm praying for. That's what I want for Christmas. I couldn't ask for more. That's what I want. That's what
Toklo was an 8-year-old Inuit boy. He was a curious child who longed for adventure. In fact, his name, Toklo, meant he who is spontaneous and versatile. His village was about 250 miles from the North Pole, and it was cold where he lived, but not as cold as it used to be, according to his Ananaksik, his grandmother. He had wandered away from his home to explore when the avalanche of snow and ice from above caused him to drop down and cover his head for protection. The impact had caused a large portion of the ice sheet he was walking on to break away and start floating in the ocean. He quickly dug himself out from beneath the snow, but he was disoriented.
Where am I? Uh-oh. Where am I floating to? I'm going to need shelter before nightfall.
Toklo had helped his father build an igloo in about an hour, many times before, so he knew what to do. He started forming rectangular blocks of snow and created a small circle with them. The walls grew one layer at a time until he had built a dome with a small entry on the side directly opposite the blowing wind.
This will give me shelter from the cold wind, but now I am so hungry. Maybe if I lie here quietly, my tummy won't hurt so much.
As Toklo drifted off to sleep, he had no idea there was someone else aboard his ice ship. With the morning sun, a glow of light shined through the igloo's small opening. Toklo began to stir as the sun hit his face. He sat up and rubbed his eyes.
Oh my! Where did those fish come from?
Toklo could not believe his eyes. He saw a small pile of salmon, cod, and a few pieces of dry wood lying beside them.
Wow, Ananaksik was right. If you believe in miracles, one will drift your way. I'll build a fire with this driftwood and cook up some fish for breakfast.
As Toklo built a fire, he noticed something slowly venture out from behind the igloo. It was a polar bear cub.
Aw, well, hello there. Are you the one who found this fish? Are you scared too? Why don't you join me, little Nanook?
I see in your eyes a miracle inside of you. I see in your eyes a spark of light in you. And when you smile, you share that light with me. And in your eyes, I see you. I see a sparkle in your eyes, and it lights up the room when your eyes are wide. Open them up so we can watch the show. Now look at them glow. That's what I see in your eyes. I see in your eyes, a miracle inside of you. I see in your eyes, a spark of light in you. And when you smile, you share that light with me. And in your eyes, I see you. I see a sparkle in your eyes. and it lights up the room when your eyes are wide. Open 'em up so we can watch the show. Now look at them glow. I see a sparkle in your eyes, and it lights up the room when your eyes are wide. Open 'em up so we can watch the show. Now look at them glow. That's what I see in your eyes.
Candles we light, adding one each night. Spin the dreidel for fun, chocolate coins for everyone. It's time for Hanukkah. Mama's making her latkes. Learn about the Maccabees, how they survived and set us free. Singing till we can't speak, laughing till we can't breathe, with family and friends, wishing it never ends. It's time for Hanukkah. Mama's making her latkes. Learn about the Maccabees, they survived and set us free. It's time for Hanukkah. Mama's making her latkes. Learn about the Maccabees, they survived and set us free. Set us free. Free. Set us free. Christmas or Kwanzaa, Ramadan or Hanukkah, whichever one you celebrate, spread the love it creates. It's time for Hanukkah. Mama's making her latkes. Learn about the Maccabees, they survived and set us free. Set us free. Free. Set us free.
Holiday Magic.
Summertime in South Africa, wintertime in North America.
one you'll be sure to know.
Holiday Magic!
Meanwhile, Santa's team gathered to draft a plan to get the 2 red dots off the ice float.
Well, the good news, based on my calculations, at its current rate of speed, the ice float will reach us in just over a week.
A whole week with no food or water? Santa, that's not good.
See, Miss Kate is right, Santa. Whatever those red dots are, they are flesh and blood and need our help.
I agree with Carlito. We have to rescue them. Come on, everyone. Let's figure this out.
It's very important to help others in need, even when it's not a convenient time. I am so proud of you all. We have our work cut out for us.
Look, everybody, there are now 3 red dots. That means 3 sources of heat, right?
Sure enough, 3 red dots flickered on the isometer, but they didn't know one of them was the campfire.
Santa, we've got to hurry and save them.
Thalion, what do you think our plan of action should be?
Well, Mrs. Claus, we could use the Santa sled boat, but that might be too risky with all the loose ice.
But if we use the sled boat, I could surf in its wake.
Jeffrey, is surfing all you think about?
Santa, I think Jeffrey is surfing permanently etched on his mind.
Well, folks, time's a-wasting. My sleigh is our best option for a safe rescue.
Santa dear, I'll pack extra care packages to share. Oh, and some hot cocoa, too.
Oh, my dear, you are always so thoughtful.
Soon, they took to the sky, with everyone peering over the magical sleigh, looking for the ice float. It didn't take long before Thalion, who was riding next to Santa, spotted smoke from a campfire below.
Santa, look! I believe we've found our red dots. Let's put the sleigh down and see who or what is below.
As the sleigh hovered over the tiny igloo, Santa and Thalion saw Toklo, the polar bear cub, and a smoldering campfire. Toklo jumped for joy at the sight of Santa's sleigh.
Ho, 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 ho. Toklo, is that you?
Santa! I haven't seen you since Kuvia-Sukvik.
Kuvia-Sukvik is the traditional Inuit winter feast, where they celebrate the coming year.
Ho, ho, ho. It's good to see you again.
And I'm sure glad to see you, Santa Claus. I've been floating with little Nanook, my cub friend. We were both scared, but very brave. Can you help me get back home?
Thalion bragged about the isometer to Toklo and explained the red dots and how they knew someone or something was on the ice float.
You know, Toklo, when you wander off without telling people, you could be in danger. I'm sure your family was very worried about you.
Thalion, you are right. It was silly of me to wander away, but I love adventure, and seeing new things brings me such joy.
Ho, ho, ho. Boy, oh boy, Toklo, do I understand that. But now, it's time to get you back to your family. Ho, 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 ho.
Dashing through the snow on a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleigh-bell song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow on a one-horse open sleigh. All the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleigh-bell song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Holiday magic.
When the walls come tumbling down, I choose joy. I choose joy. When the world stops spinning round, I choose joy. I choose joy. When my heart is hard to move, when my music's lost the groove, when I have too much to prove, I choose joy. I choose joy. When hate is all I see, I choose joy. I choose joy. When fear won't let me be, I choose joy. I choose joy. When betrayal and lies hide the light from my eyes, I look up to the skies and I choose joy. I choose joy. Joy, 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 joy. I choose joy. Joy, 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 joy. I choose joy. In this moment right here, I choose choose joy. Joy, 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 joy. I choose joy. Joy, 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 joy. I choose joy. Find a stable ground, peace and hope abound. I hear a sweeter sound. The chains have come unbound. Love is all around when I choose joy. In this moment right here, I choose joy. I choose joy. For the ones that I hold dear, I choose joy. I choose joy. To be who I must be, for the light to shine in me, for everybody to be free. I choose joy. I choose joy. And everybody will be free when I choose joy. I choose joy.
It's that time of year when hearts are filled with cheer and everybody's striving to be kind. There's a winter breeze, music in the trees, and people stop to help those left behind. Some may say that it's magic. Some may say it's pretend, but we all know it's no Saint Nick who fills our hearts with love again. In the skies a shining light, 'cause the Savior's born this night, and a star will guide us all through our life. Because our Savior's come to earth, each of us will feel His worth, and His love will guide us all through our life and through Christmas time. It's a time to pray. Say what you mean to say. Don't hold back the truth within your heart. No more feeling blue. It's time for gratitude. Each day's your chance for a brand new start. Some may say that it's magic. Some may say it's pretend, but we all know
'Cause in the skies a shining light, 'cause a Savior's born this night, and His love will guide us all through our lives. 'Cause our Savior's come to earth, each of us will feel His word, and His love will guide us all through our lives and through Christmas time. And through Christmas time.
Holiday Magic.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Joy to the world, 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 the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare Him room. And heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. Joy to the world, 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 joy to the world. He rules the world with truth and grace, and makes the nations prove the glories of His righteousness, and wonders of His love, and wonders of His love, and wonders of His love. Joy to the world, 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 the Savior reigns. Let men their songs employ, while fields and floods, rocks, hills, and plains repeat the sounding joy, repeat the sounding joy, repeat the sounding joy to the world, 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 joy to the world.
All the people of Toklo's village had gathered together at the peace pole, a sacred symbol of love, peace, and caring, engraved with the word peace in every language.
Thalion, contact all the elves. Have them pause what they are doing and tell them to meet us at the peace pole.
Thalion called the North Pole and gave instructions to use the backup sleigh and the second team reindeer to meet them at the peace pole. Soon, everyone gathered at Toklo's village.
Santa, this drum dancing is muy especial.
I'm totally down with the Inuit beat.
This is more fun than Times Square on New Year's Eve.
The drum beat reminds me how nice it is to have everyone we care about so near to our heart.
Thalion, let's do a quick change on the candy canes that we need to deliver this year.
I'm honored, Santa. I will have the candy shop make a special run right away.
Great! Be sure the special candy canes hold this message. Care for each other and our world, for we are all connected.
Everyone danced joyfully around the peace pole for a little while longer. Then Santa and the team headed back home because they had a very busy night ahead, delivering care packages around the world.
shoot for the stars and open our hearts. And now, if we all come together and give just a bit, I know we could win. And now, if the light in the heavens could shine on us all, we'd tear down the walls. Maybe this Christmas our hopes and our dreams come down the chimney and make us sing. If there's a wish this I want to come true, we'll love one another. I hope this Christmas we get through the storm. Kisses of Christmas that make us warm. Maybe the snow melts inside of our hearts and brings us together through the years. I think the angels will watch over us and give us the courage to share and to trust. Then we'll blow the darkness away with the dust if we just truly believe. Maybe this Christmas our wishes come true. Maybe the gift is we make it through. Is this a Christmas where we can be one and all sing together? I hope this Christmas the world will light up just like the stars in the sky above. I wish this Christmas was heaven on earth now and forever. Maybe this Christmas our hopes and our dreams come down the chimney and make us sing. If there's a wish this I want to come true, we'll love one another. I hope this Christmas we get through the storm. Kisses of Christmas that make us warm. Maybe the snow melts inside of our hearts and brings us together through the
We'll see you next year.
This has been a Gilderhead production.
Holiday Magic.
Hey kids of all ages, we've got 2 bonus stories. Keep listening.
Holiday Magic.
Jack and the Beanstalk. Once upon a time, there lived a poor widow and her son Jack. One day, Jack's mother told him to sell their only cow. Jack went to the market, and on the way, he met a man who wanted to buy his cow. Jack asked, "What will you give me in return for my cow?" The man answered, "I will give you 5 magic beans." Jack took the magic beans and gave the man the cow. But when he reached home, Jack's mother was very angry. She said, "You fool! He took away your cow and gave you some beans." She threw the beans out of the window. Jack was very sad and went to sleep without dinner. The next day, when Jack woke up in the morning and looked out the window, he saw that a huge beanstalk had grown from his magic beans. He climbed up the beanstalk and reached a kingdom in the sky. There lived a giant and his wife. Jack went inside the house and found the giant's wife in the kitchen. Jack said, "Could you please give me something to eat? I'm so hungry." The kind wife gave him some bread and some milk. While he was eating, the giant came home. The giant was very big and looked very fearsome. Jack was terrified and went and hid inside. The giant cried,
"Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the blood of an Englishman. Be he alive or be he dead, I'll grind his bones to make my bread."
The wife said, "There is no boy here." So the giant ate his food and then went to his room. He took out his sacks of gold coins, counted them, and kept them aside. Then he went to sleep. In the night, Jack crept out of his hiding place, took one sack of gold coins, and climbed down the beanstalk. At home, he gave the coins to his mother. His mother was very happy, and they lived well for some time. But then, Jack climbed the beanstalk again and went to the giant's house once again. Jack asked the giant's wife for food, but while he was eating, the giant returned. Jack leapt up in fright and went and hid under the bed. The giant cried,
Fee, fi, foo, fum. I smell the blood of an Englishman. Be he alive or be he dead, I'll grind his bones to make my bread.
The wife said, There is no boy in here. The giant ate his food and went to his room. There, he took out a hen. He shouted, Lay! And the hen laid a golden egg. When the giant fell asleep, Jack took the hen and climbed down the beanstalk. Jack's mother was very happy with him. After some days, Jack once again climbed the beanstalk and went to the giant's castle. For the third time, Jack met the giant's wife and asked for some food. Once again, the giant's wife gave him bread and milk. But while Jack was eating, the giant came home again.
Fee, fi, foo, fum. I smell the blood of an Englishman. Be he alive or be he dead, I'll grind his bones to make my bread,
cried the giant. Don't be silly. There is no boy in here, said his wife. The giant had a magical harp that could play beautiful songs. While the giant slept, Jack took the harp and was about to leave. Suddenly, the magic harp cried, Help, master, a boy is stealing me. The giant woke up and saw Jack with the harp. Furious, he ran after Jack, but Jack was too fast for him. He ran down the beanstalk and reached home. The giant followed him down. Jack quickly ran inside his house and fetched an axe. He began to chop the beanstalk, quicker, quicker, and quicker. The giant fell and died. Jack and his mother were now very, very rich, and they lived happily ever after.
Hey, you. Yeah, you, the one listening to this CD. Terry the Squirrel here. You know, I gotta tell you, I'm a bit sluggish this time of year. Usually lounging around in my tree surrounded by acorns. Yeah, Christmas usually just passes me by, but last year something happened that kept me up. Do you have a few minutes? Great. Since I never went to school, I have no idea what the name of this tree is that I live in, but it's nice. I like to call it Ted. It's cozy, you know, and I got a great view, the best in the neighborhood. Usually I'm shutting my eyes when boys are still tossing footballs, but being the curious critter I am, I watched something happen at the house in my yard last year that made it tough to sleep. Wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me go back a bit. I usually watch cartoons with Carrie. That's the little girl's name, you know? Of course, I'm in a tree and she's on the couch, but she's got great taste. Sure, I can't hear, but I'm real good at lip reading, and that's tough with cartoons, let me tell ya. Carrie knows about me. She knows where I live, and I think she knows I watch TV with her. There have been lots of days when she would play this little game with me. She'd speak in a high, squeaky voice, and I'd pretend to be interested. I'd open my beady eyes and flash my bushy tail, and she'd hold out a handful of seeds. I'd dance around the backyard, and she'd laugh. Eventually, she'd drop the seeds and head back inside. It was like room service without a tip. I loved it. I gotta tell you, I didn't have a problem going to the sliding glass door and checking on Carrie from time to time. Yeah, she'd see me, laugh, and then I'd run away embarrassed. Well, but only a little. Most people don't realize we squirrels don't actually sleep all winter. We just get cold when we're out running around like, squirrels, I guess. So in my case, I stay home eating acorn bonbons and watching TV with Carrie. Now you're gonna think I'm off my nut, but last year I stayed up for Christmas for the very first time. Don't know what I was thinking. The lights, the gifts, the food. It was wonderful. Carrie brought me some seeds and we watched Christmas specials on TV. Then one night, as the snow made me shiver, I saw something in the moonlight, up in the sky. And I heard it was sort of like a chortle, although I'm not sure I ever heard one like this. Then this bearded guy lands on Carrie's roof, and he's wrestling with this big bag. And my mind is racing 100 miles an hour. This guy's gonna steal stuff! Carrie was in trouble! What? I became Squirrel Ninja and raced down the tree and up the downspout of Carrie's house. I jumped on the chimney and yelled as I dropped down onto the intruder's head. I was in his pockets, in his beard, I was in his hat and down his boots. I would take on this intruder for Carrie, even if it killed me. And I had my suspicions. Suddenly I froze in mid-jump. I mean, my eyes could move, but my body was just hanging there in midair. It was weird. The criminal had done this to me, and I was inside Carrie's house.
I wonder what got into you,
he said as he clucked his tongue.
A squirrel running through the house will never do. And I'm not especially fond of a squirrel in my boots.
Santa.
Oh, the sweet voice of Carrie.
That's the squirrel that lives in my backyard.
The criminal was Santa? How could I have missed it?
The squirrel is my friend.
Well, he must love you very much.
I do, I thought, but couldn't say as I was frozen like a midair popsicle. That's when Carrie came over and hugged me right there in midair. Normally I would never allow something like this, but I still couldn't move. So not much choice, really. It didn't even seem crazy that I was inside Carrie's house with no way to respond. Carrie loved me, and that was the best gift she could have given me. You know, I can't really tell you what happened after that. I woke up and saw blue sky, snow with no tracks, and Carrie opening her presents through the sliding glass doors. Maybe it'd all been a crazy dream brought on by Acorn Pizza. But then Carrie came to the back door, looked up at my tree, and the smile she gave me as she waved left me to wonder. And this year I'm looking for answers. If I can just stay...